Hi everyone. Here I sit, doing courses, trying to hit my task list, trying to generate opportunities to earn income through my business, feeling guilty because I can't go out. Well, I'm choosing not to go outside and play with my kids during their lunch break. They only have 1 week left before they go back to being schooled back in the classroom rather than at home, which I will miss. I'm listening to a TED talk while I apply for a board position and hit things off my task list. And this is my task list while also taking notes of ideas that come to me. And a thought came to me. I ran a workshop a couple of weeks ago for a group of amazing Aboriginal women. And when I asked for feedback at the end of the session, someone says that some of the language I used was very colonized language. And sitting here today, I started to ask myself, how do I become okay and accepting of the fact that I am colonized. This is the way I've been raised. I've been raised in a white world. I've been also raised by my Aboriginal culture, but not consciously taught my culture in terms of knowing about our spirituality, knowing about the symbols and understanding all of this sort of stuff. And I guess the question that comes up is, how do I balance accepting the fact that I am colonized, that I've been raised in a Western world with, in a white ideology that's been balanced by the experience of being Aboriginal, and balance this while I learn to decolonize myself, my ideas, my ideology, my thought processes, my ways of being, and while I'm reconnecting and relearning Aboriginal ways of being and doing, and also passing that down to my kids while I'm building a strong sense of self and understanding and learning about not only our history but the impacts of colonization, but the deeper history before colonization, our Aboriginal ways of being and doing. What is my role within that space in my culture? How do I teach my kids while I'm also trying to be successful in a Western concept of building a business that is commercially successful, that can support my family, the lifestyle I want to have, my career as an athlete that is 80 to 90% self-funded, having a business that is impactful, serves and empowers, whilst also generating money so that I can take things to a higher level. Big questions, a big epiphany for me to unpack, and something I wanted to share. Not an easy space to sit in and go, how do I learn about myself? How do I pursue my own learning and development whilst making sure I'm sharing that and raising my kids in that space, but also teaching myself about business, building a successful, impactful business and growing myself, but also being able to live and enjoy my life as well, because I'm a big visionary. I have things that I want to do I want to see how big I can go. I want to see how deep I can go. I want to unlimit myself. I want to activate and unleash my potential and pursue my calling and have impact and serve. And I want to raise my family. I want to be there for my community. So, yeah, big thoughts, big moments. But the questions are coming, and I'm making space to ask the questions and sometimes listen for the answers and sometimes find the answers. To all my fellow First Nations women, sisters and brothers who are also in this space, sending you big love and gratitude for the work you're doing, for the borais you're raising, for the people you're being, and your reasons for doing that. Big love and gratitude to my ancestors and for the fight they did, for the things they refused to quit, and the service that they did for us. So much love and gratitude to my mum for the things that she did do, and also the things that she couldn't do, because you died at 42 and there was so much that you had unfinished, and I know there were so many things you wanted to do were either unable to do or it just wasn't within your capacity. And to my nan for being there in a way that my mum couldn't, for serving not only our country but your family and being the stable, nurturing figure I kind of needed in my life. And to my borais and all my nieces and nephews and all the young people that I've worked with, because it's for you that I fight to be better, to do better, and to grow, and to not settle, and to lead by example, but also from a place of truth and honesty, because it's because of you that I believe I can and that I must and that I will. So yeah, big love, and just wanting to share some thoughts. Would love to hear from other people that may be experiencing similar things, or how you manage that space. And yeah, big love.